doing today? You good? All right, let's get into it. When I was younger, I was a performer. My portfolio included acting in plays, singing in the honor choir, playing the handbells, singing in a talent show, and being first chair violin in my middle school orchestra. The arts have been and still are a huge part of my life. Oh, thank you. There was nothing more thrilling to me as a child than getting on stage under those bright lights and nailing a performance I had been practicing for weeks. And there was also nothing more rewarding than being a part of a group that created music or a show that moved people. But it wasn't just the performances that were special. It was the time I put in during every orchestra class and every chorus recital that really made an impact on me. I have firsthand knowledge of how the arts truly shape children's lives because they shaped mine. They made me more creative, knowledgeable, and hardworking. So when I was chosen as a Florida Fellow for the Southwest Florida Community Foundation, it was only fitting that I was paired with the Alliance for the Arts. I've lived in Fort Myers my whole life, and I had only ever been to the Alliance once, but that one time was pretty special. In my second grade art class, I drew a picture of a cow in a pasture with oil pastels. I couldn't find the original drawing, but I think it looks something like this. This picture was chosen to go in one of the student art galleries that the Alliance puts on every month. The exhibit is titled "The Future of Art." I got a letter in the mail from my elementary school announcing that I had been chosen to represent my school and inviting me to come look at it. So my mom and I went to the Alliance to check it out, and I remember when I saw my picture hanging up in the gallery, I was so proud of myself. What an accomplishment at 7 years old. I thought I was a prodigy, the next Jackson Pollock. And that memory has stuck with me to this day. And it made my time at the Alliance even more special because I felt like everything was coming full circle. I would walk through the halls of the Alliance and see art created by other 7-year-olds from local schools, and just being in that building surrounded by incredible art and energetic kids who just wanted to learn and create really invigorated something inside of me and made me want to tap into that creative part of myself again. I realized that everyone is an artist if they just take that first step to try. Now, the arts, just like powerful communication, make us curious, they make us feel, and they make us act. And that is why they are so impactful. The arts and storytelling are these big ideas that are brought to life in interesting and imaginative ways. And when done thoughtfully, they really impact those who see it. The arts are intertwined in communication, which is why we must understand the importance of the arts and how to use the arts as a vehicle to tell compelling stories and inspire positive change in our world. Artists challenge current narratives. They address issues from gun control to immigration, and they inspire change in ways that politics can't. For example, check out these women dancers who are redefining gender norms and empowering women to break the barriers of the street dancing scene in Oakland.
Operating in a male-dominated arena, we come hard. We are women. We can do exactly what you do in street performance, but we also keep our feminine aspect intact.
Or check out Jamila Liscott and her slam poetry where she challenges language and identity.
I speak 3 tongues, one for each, home, school, and friends. I'm a trilingual orator. Sometimes I'm consistent with my language now and switch it up so I don't bore later. Sometimes I fight back 2 tongues while I use the other one in the classroom. And when I mistakenly mix them up, I feel crazy like I'm cooking in the bathroom.
Art is our platform to expose conflict in our world and inspire curiosity and conversations about these issues. Art engages us and elicits visceral reactions which move us to take action. Now, I know in this arena I don't really have to explain to you the importance of the arts or try and persuade you that we need more arts in our schools, but there are a lot of people who do need persuading. A lot of important people, in fact. And that is where I came in this summer at the Alliance. One of my big tasks was to try and think about how we can frame the arts in a way so that legislators and those in power can see how we really benefit with the arts. I had to ask, what stories do I need to tell in what way to make them change their mind on policy and funding? And I think what it comes down to is identifying with the arts and understanding that the arts are for everyone, people of all ages and abilities, walks of life, and views of the world. It's important for decision makers to see how their communities can thrive with the arts. Give them the data and the facts, and not the alternative kind, showing them how the arts benefit the economy and bring in revenue. And finally, show them how the arts serve all of us. Show them how the autism spectrum art and play class at the Alliance is benefiting children with autism. Or show them how the summer arts camp is giving children a place to create and gain confidence. Or show them how the Politicos exhibit sparked a conversation about politics in America. My fellowship taught me a lot of things. It taught me that the right environment can make all the difference in your work. It taught me the importance of collaboration and teamwork. And it taught me about myself and what I wanted in life. I came out of that fellowship as a more experienced communicator with a new direction for my future. But above all, one of the most important things I learned is that community is at the heart of positive change. I had lived in Fort Myers my whole life, and it wasn't until that fellowship that I began to see the community of artists and changemakers who were always right in front of me. The community of artists and changemakers who were always right in front of me. And so I just want to say that in the chaos that is our world, art is our sanctuary and a way to express and understand our fears, doubts, and dreams. And I want each and every one of you to learn from this talk what it took me the whole summer to learn. And that is the important role that the arts play in social change and in our lives. Take that sculpting class. Paint that blank canvas. Dust off your camera and fuel your creativity. Even if what you create looks like my second grade Cal drawing, keep doing it. Because art isn't always about the finished product. It's about the process and the journey and the evolution of ourselves while we create. Use this to become dynamic storytellers. Use this in your work and in every aspect of your life to create change. And if you want more young people to become involved in public interest communications, this is what you must do. Bring us into the fold, spark our curiosity, allow our voices to be heard, and encourage our creativity. I hope you draw your cow and change the world. Thank you.